Hi, my name is Gary Morton Jones and welcome to Waxing the Table. Hey guys, welcome back to Waxing the Table. This is the business coach part of the channel, and today we're going to be talking about gross profits, GP, how to get them, how to create them, how to keep them consistent across the financial year. And at the end of the video, we're going to tell you how the secret rule of 4 could be a great guide to getting a good GP. So gross profit basically is when you take your product and you are costing it out in a restaurant and you want to add your percentage profit that you're going to be left with after you've sold that dish. So you are minusing the food costs and including VAT. In 2020, this can be a really helpful thing when it comes to costing your dishes. A long time ago in restaurants, you had to sit down at college, they taught you how to calculate a gross profit. Obviously technology now, you can get a GP calculator. I'll show you the one that I use here. And it's really helpful. I encourage all the chefs that work for me to get this calculator. So basically when products and invoices come in the morning, they're checking the prices to make sure the prices haven't gone up, really important. And a supplier can set a price for you, they can offer a price to you, but it's worth checking on a regular basis that those prices have stayed the same and they haven't creeped up. Some companies will say, sure, we'll beat that price, you can buy this product from us, and then 2 weeks later, price has gone up and you're making a less of a GP than you thought you were. So keep checking your invoices regularly. It's a really good little tip. Get your chefs to download the GP calculator. We're not being sponsored by this app, but it's a really good app. Really easy to use. Okay, when you're pricing out a menu, Warren Buffett's words are golden as always. The wisest man on the planet. Price is what you pay, value is what you get. And when you want your customers sat in a restaurant, value is what they get, price is what they pay. When your customer leaves a table and leaves a restaurant, make sure they feel that they got value for money and they didn't get ripped off. So it's always worth pricing out your dishes and making sure your dishes are always cost correctly, and if you're working on a 72% margin, then please make sure that every dish in your menu hits that at least. Sometimes it's good in businesses to set a gross profit for the year, give little bonuses to your chefs to make sure they're keeping up with that percentage, keeping up with that profit that you need. If you're working at a 72% gross profit and in January the chef pulls in a 70% GP, then he knows that he needs to increase his GP 2% the following month. So if you're working at a 72% GP, January pulls in 70, then February he needs to pull in 74, and that way you're keeping your yearly gross profits at the right level. Okay, so we open up the GP calculator and that's going to give us a home page. We're going to go to cost price items. We're going to input the cost price here. Input the GP required, here's 72%, then add the VAT, which is 20% here. If you're VAT registered, that gives you a selling price including VAT, and that's all you need to know to get your dish on the menu. One of my head chefs used to tell me that money was made on the purchase, not on the sale, so that's a really good thing to keep an eye on. Another tip, good kitchen manager, good head chef, make sure there's minimal wastage. In one kitchen I worked in, there was loads of wastage going on, so I got rid of all the bins in the kitchen, put one bin next to me as head chef, so if anything got thrown in the bin, they had to come and stand next to me and do it, and I could check what was going in the bin. So controlling wastage is a really key thing, because if you can make something out of what was going to go in the bin, that's going to generate more profits, that's going to top up your GP. Okay, so as we promised you earlier in the video, the secret rule of 4. The secret rule of 4 is if you get your cost price, you times it by 4, that'll give you a 70% GP, including VAT. So if you're in the middle of service, you're going to put a special starter on, the waiting staff saying how much we put this on the blackboard for, how much we sell this dish for. Then you take your product, say it costs £1, times it by 4, £4 selling price, that's a 70% GP, and that includes VAT. Nice and easy, good one to know. And that's it guys, just a quick one today, just a quick GP. I mean, technology is so good today, that does it for you. There's no need to sit in an office for hours working out your GPs. Get your menu, get your ingredients, get a GP calculator, get an app online and work that out really quickly. Make sure everyone in the kitchen knows what your targets are on a monthly basis. So as a team, you can all work together to achieve the right goals. That's really important, and simple as that. Just make sure you're selling the products at the price they need to be sold at. Check your invoices on a regular basis to make sure you still get the prices that you thought you were getting from a supplier. And as always guys, if you are in the restaurant industry or the catering industry, please show us your support. Put a little click on the subscribe button for us. We're a brand new channel, so every subscription counts, and podcast is coming back soon. Follow us on Facebook, that's our biggest kind of tribal community of catering and hotels. We will sort of talk around there of how to make things better and how to push forward after 2020 COVID pandemic, making our businesses stronger. And that's me. Gary Morton Jones, Wax on the Table. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Take care now. Bye. Stay safe and stay busy. If you are, that's me, Gary at Wax, and that's me, Gary at Wax on the Table. I could talk. Hey guys, how you doing? It's Gary Morton Jones.